Kyle Busch is addressing the on-track contact between him and Ricky Stenhouse Jr., as well as the post-race fight involving him and Ricky Stenhouse Jr., where he was punched in the face. Busch is putting the blame on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for the on-track contact. But before we get to that, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. So before we get to what Kyle Busch had to say here, let's go back and watch exactly what happened here. This is over on Fox NASCAR. Let's take a look at the replay here. Kyle Busch about halfway through the field there, the red car with the blue car right behind him. You see here, he drifts up the track. Stenhouse fills the gap. Busch hits the wall, comes down, hits Stenhouse. And then he's not happy about it. He hits Stenhouse there in the corner. Stenhouse gets away. But Kyle Busch gets him here again in the corner. Punts him, hits him twice, 3 times. Stenhouse is up into the wall. His night is over. And then he promises that he's going to confront Kyle Busch after the race. And he does indeed do that. Here is another look at this. This is the in-car camera here for both Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Kyle Busch on the top, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on the bottom. See here. You can see Busch drifts up. Ricky Stenhouse fills the gap. See Busch hits the wall there. And then he comes down, hits Ricky Stenhouse. Michael McDowell kind of pushes Stenhouse up, so might have squeezed Kyle Busch, but that was after Busch had already hit the wall. And then here you go. Comes in, gets Ricky 2-3 times there in the left of the bumper there. So that is what happened on the track. Here is what Kyle Busch had to say to Bob Pockrass right before Ricky Stenhouse confronted him at the hauler.
Stenhouse there at the start.
Which one?
When he got into you and then you got into him.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first lap of the race. We don't even have water temp in the car yet, and we're wrecking each other off at 2.
Did you feel like the need to attempt you to get to him, or was that?
Tired of getting run over by everybody. But that's what everybody does. Everybody runs over everybody to pass everybody.
And then the kids one, it sounds like you took the blame for that.
Yeah, he got his tires hot and checked up early, and I didn't check up early, so that was my fault.
So you can see here that he takes the blame for punting Ty Gibbs, but obviously was not happy with the way he felt like he was being raced on the first lap there by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He spoke with the Kenny Wallace YouTube show here after recently. Let's take a listen to what he has to say here.
Me, it's just lap 1, the water's not even hot. The tires aren't even hot. You're kind of slipping a little bit. But, yeah, I ran wide in turn 1, gave the opening to the middle. He took it. I gave room on the exit to make sure we didn't touch, so I touched the fence a little bit. I was touching the fence, and he still ran into me and brushed off of my left front corner. So it was inevitable that I was going to get put in the fence anyways, so I wasn't too pleased about that, and did come back and retaliated, showed my displeasure of that. As one guy once said, I meant to rattle his cage and spin him out. Didn't mean for him to overcorrect and stuff in the fence, but that's sort of what happens sometimes. And then afterwards, obviously, trying to have some casual words. I had no idea his comments of hold my watch or, hey, if you want to see something afterwards, hang out until afterwards. Nobody told me, so I felt like I went into an ambush blind with him and his team and having an idea that they were all kind of set up in different areas. But tried to hold my own the best I could, fighting off 5 different guys, and came out of there with no black eyes. So, I guess we'll see how that progresses going forward and what we do, heading on into the next few weeks.
So there you go. That is what Kyle Busch has to say. He was basically putting the blame on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on the on-track, saying that he filled the gap there and that he would have hit the wall no matter what, even if he hadn't hit it first, given the angle that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. had taken. Obviously, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. did indeed fill that gap, but it was 3 wide, and Busch does admit that he moved up the track and created that gap for Ricky Stenhouse to fill. I think, honestly, that was just kind of hard racing. That's what you expect in NASCAR. And then he is also putting the blame for Stenhouse wrecking on the track, saying that he overcorrected. Now, I'm not sure if that is the case. He hit him a couple times there. It looked like he kind of put him into the wall. I'm not sure if anyone is able to keep it out of the wall after that kind of contact in the corner. Obviously, though, quoting Dale Earnhardt Sr. after he spun out Terry Labonte. So I think Kyle Busch knows that he spun him out. But just kind of trying to build up his own kind of repertoire there based off of Dale Earnhardt. But obviously, Busch is not happy with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and he's putting the blame on him for the wreck as well as the fight, obviously saying that Stenhouse and his entire team ambushed him and his team. I'm not sure that is the case, but let me know what you guys make of what Kyle Busch had to say here. Let me know in the comments below.